Oh boy. So this is a 3 strength is what we're dealing with. This is insane. So we got a Watchman, a Sommelier, a 2 Spectics, because they've upgraded, a Welding, and a Batch Bee. Oh boy. And we've also got our Sommelier as well. So I think we'll just take this bit by bit. Hopefully we could take out like half of those cards before we even get in. Let's go ahead and move you up here. Okay, just have this one Spectic. So let's go ahead and shoot you. And then... oh, she's got her dagger out. Throw axe. Can she throw from there? Let's do that. Well, I'm kind of curious about how this axe throw works, because it's a free action. And woo, there we go. And then she still can Silk Step. That's really cool. Okay, so let's go and Silk Step back here. And then let's have Dahlia move up. And put Guardian on. Let's have Mola move up. Let's have Charlie move up. And put that Guardian on. And then Mola, let's go and interfuse. What can we interfuse with? We've got a campfire here, but it's not lit. We've got Mossy Rocks, Log. Probably would want the Log for Splinter Blast. I'm not seeing any statues or anything like that, so I guess we'll go for the we'll go for the Log for Splinter Blast. And, I mean, since we're here, might as well, I guess, interfuse with Mossy Rocks? It's only got a 4 range, though, so I think we're just going to leave it be. Unless we wanted to create our tree here, which we could. Oh, it's got to be without adjacent scenery. That's why we couldn't make it last battle. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it be. Attack scenery, withdraw, interfuse, move. Let's wait it out. Okay, Dahlia, let's have you move forward. Still nothing. Okay. Alright. Zaruna, let's have you go for our scouting. There's something. Okay. So why don't we go ahead and have you go to Guardian. We'll move. Let's have you move up. I think we're just going to keep you guys in this sort of range, and then we'll get the Sommelier to come up as well. It's a bummer that they can't wall with us, but at the same time, it's also, I understand. It's like we're getting a bonus character. Alright, let's go ahead and sneak up on this thing. It just, like, vanished. It's completely gone. Alright, I think let's just take it little by little. I'm going to move her up here, because I'm thinking that I'm probably going to want to interfuse with, like, something up here. So let's do this log instead. We can withdraw from this one. And then move Charlie up here. Yeah. Let's go for Guardian. Sommelier up. Alright. And nothing really, so let's go ahead and wait. Here it comes. Oh, it's searching. Was it searching for... It's searching for Zaruna. Okay, so does that mean if I move up that Dahlia will be seen? Or Mola will be seen? Can we Splinter Blast? No. We can't reach that far. So can I interfuse with this? Yes, we can. And let's Splinter Blast. Come on. Really? Oh, I gotta select this one. There we go. Let's Splinter Blast with the Watchman. There we go. That'll do it. Alright. So let's move Charlie up. Let's Guardian. Let's move you up. I don't think... Yeah, you can't get that far. Can you... Oh, that's Zaruna. Let's move Dahlia. Can Dahlia go to that side in one move? No. It's a yellow move. Alright. Let's at least keep her back there. I don't think that If it comes this way, she won't be able to hit it, but I think we're just gonna have to deal with that. And then I'm gonna move Zaruna. Let's move her to a flank, so hopefully they this thing comes for them. Alright, let's wait. Oh boy. This is Sommelier. Oh boy, they're coming after our Sommelier. Now we're in... Oh, this is some deep crap right now. Okay. So... What do we do? Sommelier, you're back here. If we can move away from this thing, I would like to engage these guys first and then engage that. So I'm thinking what we can do is... What can we do? We got Mola. We could still Splinter Blast with that thing, which will do... How much damage? Only 3 damage. It would be really better if we used it on these guys. If we can move forward and interfuse with that tree, that would be great, but I don't think... Yeah, we're not going to actually be able to do that. Let's go ahead and just move forward. We can only Splinter Blast this thing. We can do arches, but it's only going to get here, and we can pin this thing, but this thing's so close to being done. Can we interfuse? We can interfuse with this and have Wild Grasp. That's, again, only going to affect this. The rock does 6 damage, has 4 range, so it's only going to go that far. Might as well interfuse with the rock. Alright, let's just take this thing out. We'll go with that at least. Alright. Let's move Charlie up. Can he not engage? Because engage, I guess, is they're too far away to engage. Alright, so Dahlia, can we... Ooh. I'm going to have to just move you up. Let's go ahead and move you over here, because I don't really want to lose you just because we're doing all this damage. I don't want to damage any scenery. We're going to wait there, and then we've got Zaruna. Which, again, I don't really like move you over here, but if they are searching, they're going to see you. They're going to find you. So I might just leave you be for right now, unless if we swap weapon and do through shot. No, that's not going to do, even with our whatever you call this, gray plane that we're in here. It's not really going to help us. Okay. We'll keep the weapons down and we'll wait. Let's see what happens. Here it comes. Alright, there's some damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh god, here it comes. Oh god, poor Charlie. Okay. So, what to do. First things first, let's look at Mola. Can we do this and pin that thing? It's only 70% pinned. We could do that and pin these two. Let's do this. Let's try that out. Okay, so they're pinned. So at least that one won't be a problem if we move away from it. This one can still shoot from afar. We can slam this one. Oh gosh, we are all over the place with what we should be doing with this. Sommelier. What about you, Dahlia? You've got some actual damage you could be doing. But then Mola's left by herself. Unless we move you up here. Can Zaruna go here? Why don't we do that? Let's move Dahlia up here. It's kind of a weird method here. And let's move Zaruna here. Okay. And let's start with Dahlia. Let's go for the peck, which is a free attack. There we go. And, oh, it blinds it on a stunt. So obviously we didn't stunt that time, but that's pretty cool. And then we want to strike this thing, so maybe we could take it out. Alright. So this whole tree thing is not really... didn't really help us out. Then, Zaruna. Should we do the throw axe first, which shreds some armor? Or should we try to strike, which ignores all armor? Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Alright. So, next best thing, I suppose, is put him right here, and engages the target, forcing it to attack him. Charlie must stay in range and maintain a clear line of sight, +1 armor per engaged foe. So he'll gain armor, but he's... this is going to be tough. Plus, it could just use fire. But I think fire will go through warding, which he still has 3 of. So it might just go for that anyway. So let's do this. Let's see if we can get him to come in close. And then... let's go here. Because it should be attacking him. And let's shoot this thing. So let's do as much damage as we can with this. Alright. Where are you going? Yep, fire belch. Okay. Much better than it could have been. Alright, so can you... let's move here. Let's see about throwing the axe here. Oh, what was that? That was awesome. That was so awesome. So, okay. So, wait. So, does she not have... oh, here we go. Half-hand item. They're 2 throwing axes that shred armor and deal damage. Okay, so she's thrown those 2 axes. Okay. That explains why she doesn't have it anymore. Let's see. Where... I can put out this tile as an action. Or I can Silk Step. I think I might just go for the Silk Step. Let's swap weapons and Silk Step. Because I think that our next thing is going to be getting into here and dealing with it, whatever's inside. Do I want to go through the front, though? Probably. I think I'm just going to bring Dahlia around. Let's bring Mola here. And let's bring Charlie up here. We'll wall. We'll put on Guardian. Might as well bring this up. And wait. Oh, crap. It's not inside. It's outside. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, do we wait? It walked there and now it's hidden again. So if we take a second to, like, shore up our defenses here, maybe we can have him come to us. Like, she's still attached to this log and this rock. But I'd rather have her attached to this stump then. Because this log is burning, for starters. But then also, too, we can interfuse here and use that when this thing comes up. Oh, that reveals. I forgot about that. Can we Splinter Blast? We cannot yet. Okay. Can we Discus? We cannot. Too far away. Alright. Okay. So, let's bring Sommelier back. Let's bring Zaruna up, because this is still cover, and she's invisible. Let's bring Charlie... actually... I say let's bring Dahlia here, and let's bring Charlie back. And let's put those Guardian attacks on. Alright. Guardian. And then she's got Splinter Blast and Discus. Okay. But she can't use Splinter Blast yet. So, I guess we're just waiting. Alright. Let's hope this works out in our favor. Oh, it's running over there. I don't like that at all. Okay, withdraw from this rock. And can I interfuse with this rock? That might be better for us anyway. I don't know if that will actually... yeah, it's not going to reach that far. So we're just going to have to wait again. We're playing the waiting game. Alright. I think, honestly, I'm fine with where everybody is. We're just going to wait and see if he comes at us. I think that's going to be our chance. Guardian. Wait. Alright. So it's searching over there. But we're over here. Come at us. I'm going to move the sommelier up and see what happens. Nothing. Alright. So then let's move everybody up. Let's move Dahlia up. Let's move Mola. And let's move Charlie here. Yeah. Oh, that's right. And if he moves twice, he gets the guard automatically. Okay. And then Guardian. Alright. Let's see if it finds us. No, it's backed itself in that corner over there. It's really weird. There it is. Okay. And Charlie. Put Guardian on. Let's bring this over here. And let's bring Mola. It's like I want to get around behind it. I mean, we could try something like this. Because I have no idea where it's going to go. So maybe let's bring around this way because she can still do a backstab if it comes at us here. And then Mola, we need Mola here for walling. We still don't have Discus. Can I do sapling? Are we close enough to it though? Okay, let's withdraw here. It's a free action. Let's see. Yes, I can. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. Let's start into this. Splinter Blast can't go that far. But Wild Grasp can. So let's see about that. Okay. Got something on it. It's pinned. It can grab and clamp. So it's got nothing that is long distance, at least. Can Sommelier shoot it? If it goes right here, it can. So let's go and just, I guess, try to wear it down little by little. Nope, the ward stopped it. We could do this, which would go through. But then she's going to be... do I want to reveal her right now, or do I want her to come around behind and do a backstab? Because it's only going to be 3 damage right now. But if we swap, that is actually 4 damage, and I think it does more damage. Yeah, it does ×2 after armor if flanking. But of course, if you're in the gray plane, it's going to be fine. So I'm going to leave her there. Actually, what would be best is if I engaged him, which I don't know if that's actually going to do anything because he's pinned, so I think he can't move. Let's just see what happens. Let's wait it out. Guardian. Okay. Alright. Mola. Can we withdraw from... So we can do this log. Let's withdraw from this log. Let's interfuse with this log. And let's use Splinter Blast here. Now, that was not what I wanted. I'm gonna try getting Zaruna. I don't know. I mean, technically she's theoretically fine out in the open. I'm just gonna put her here. Charlie, let's go ahead and engage with this thing again so it comes at us. And we're gonna put on Guardian. Let's go ahead and shoot it. It does 0 damage. Okay. We need to get rid of that armor. That's the problem. And then done, wait, and put on Guardian. Let's see what happens. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Mola, interfuse. We can grasp you to this plant over here. We could also try arches and pin you. We also have this wild grasp as well. I mean, I'm trying something here. I'm trying to get something to happen here, but I don't necessarily know that it's really working. I just don't want to end up with this thing hurting us. With her strike... No. I want Dahlia's strike. Just as leaf damage, whatever that means. Alright. Might not be the most interesting thing to do, but I'm just going to keep trying to wear it down this way. Hey, we got 1 damage. And we're going to wait. Okay. So... I think... Let's go ahead and have her move in here. And... Is that flanking, though? Let's go ahead and have you move up. Charlie, move up. Mola, move up. Alright, Charlie. No, I want Dahlia to attack. There we go. Alright, and then Zaruna. Now you can attack. There we go. Much more helpful. Oh, you're kidding me. There's more enemies to attack? Terrific. Alright. Say let's withdraw from this one and interfuse with this stump again. Because I'm pretty sure we're probably going to have to get into this building here. Alright. Okay, I guess let's bring Dahlia up into the doorway. Let's bring Charlie. Now let's bring Mola up. I'd say let's have Zaruna come up and then Silk Step. No, I don't want to swap. Silk Step right here. Charlie can come up here. And we'll have the sommelier behind. And then I think on next turn, we'll open this door and see what the heck is inside here. Alright. Dahlia, go for it. What is this? Ione. Or Ian? Ione? Ione. I told you to run. What? Oh, wait, that's the guy. Hang on. Hang on. That's the thing that we encountered in the very first episode. That literally just said run and then stomped away. Hey, I can fight, but one great spear isn't enough to take these down. Get in here and help. Ugh, so we got a Watchman, a Welding, and a Spectic. Let's do this. Okay, so, first things first, we got Dahlia. She can get this Watchman. There's a Welding over there. I don't know where the Spectic is. Might be hiding back here. But I think let's get Dahlia in first and foremost. And then, oh, we got Ione on our side. Mola. Let's say let's interfuse with, what, the Potter's Wheel? What's Barrage? Tools are torn in a deadly whirl, rending targets into in a nearby area with their tooly teeth. Doesn't say anything about getting rid of shredding, or like Splinter Blast is what we need. Are there books in here? There looks like there's cloth in there. So why don't we bring Mola in here? Let's see if we can interfuse. We've got a metal bucket we can shackle the welding to. I think that might be useful. And then we can move from there. Coat rack. Here we go. So we've got papers. We can lore dump, overload an enemy's brain with knowledge, dealing damage and stunning them for 2 turns. That's a range of 5. We also have lightning learning, which means that we can destroy this and grant ourselves or an ally 3 potency that decays over 3 turns. I think we're going to try the shackle first. See if that works. Okay, they're pinned down. Because the only long distance attack they've got is the fire. And so we should be okay for now. I think we might as well bring you in. Let's engage this Watchman. And let's do Guardian. Let's bring Zaruna in. Right there. Swap weapon. Can I shoot? I can only shoot this one. So really what we need to do is get her like over here. Let's do that. Because then we can shoot through and get the welding. And then let's have her strike. Good. And let's have Sommelier come in. And it can also shoot. There we go. Watchman down. 1 down, 2 to go. And then what's INA? INA. What's INA doing? Let's get INA over to wall with us. Because that's where the Spectic is. Okay. Here it comes. So, if we can move... So first things first, actually, we've got the papers here. We can lore dump the Spectic, which would be kind of fun. And actually just should be able to kill it outright. We also have Splinter Blast here we can do. Potter's Wheel, Wood Pile, Grain Bucket. So, thinking to go crazy with it. Let's have Mola interfuse with the papers. And then, oh, should we do Lightning Learning though? That's like a whole move. Because that's literally the only thing that they're connected to. Because they could do Lightning Learning, but this would destroy this. So, nope, not Splinter Blast. Let's do Lore Dump. Lore Dump that Spectre. There we go. Alright. So, Charlie. Why don't we get Zaruna and Zaruna fire from here? Let's do that. And let's go a through shot. There we go. Let's get... Can Charlie see them? I don't think so. Alright, let's go ahead and just go for Guardian. Let's bring Dahlia up here, because she's got the spear. Let's also go Guardian. Likewise, we'll do that. And then bring Sommelier up. I don't think it can shoot, so we'll just wait. Okay. So this thing isn't moving, I'm thinking, because it's still shackled. So let's go ahead and just rush it then. There we go. Untouchable. Yes. Yes. 2 level ups. Who gets it? Alright, Tiger Shard Bracelet. A pair of bracers studded with colorful stones, melee accuracy, and ranged accuracy. Ooh, both of those are good. Let's see here. His melee accuracy is 117. Her melee accuracy is 114, so hers is actually lower than his, and then her ranged accuracy is 112. So overall, hers is actually the lowest of all 3 as far as their desired skill. So let's go ahead and give it to Zaruna. I feel like she's got all this stuff to make up for, like, she doesn't have a really great stats, I don't think. So, Tiger Shard Bracelet. Charlie Ramos is now a Blue Horn Warrior. Let's see, we can Tinker, we can do Hardiness, which adds to his health, or Battle Dance. Melee attacks only cost Charlie 1 action. That's cool because that's a passive. It means that every single turn, well, yeah, so that means that if he is standing still, he would be able to hit twice, but if he moved, he would still only hit once. I think that's what that means. Or we could do Paladin, enter Guardian at the end of every turn, even if you ended your turn by attacking, which is actually kind of awesome. Because that means that he could be in the thick of battle and still be attacking anything that comes near him. I'm conflicted. All of these are really great options. Battle Dance would be good, but I don't think, as far as, like, Battle Dance would be better if Dahlia got it, because Dahlia has the spear and would have more reach. Hardiness is very good. We're kind of building Charlie out sort of like we built out Uvalthine, with more of a tank-like demeanor, what with getting the enemies to come at him. But in the same way, we could use Tinker as a swift action. Charlie grants armor and 2 warding to himself or nearby ally for 2 turns. So it's a swift action, so he could do it whenever he really needs it. So I think we're going to go with Tinker. Zaruna is now a Bloodhorn Hunter. Zaruna has +1 range with all attacks and abilities. That's kind of awesome. Does that mean that if she's using her dagger, she has a +1 range? That's really cool. Let's see. Ambush. Zaruna draws back using ranged attack on the first enemy who enters the threatened tiles, dealing an extra +2 damage. If the shot is not sprung, Zaruna gets a free attack action, which is an awesome skill. There's also Windwalk. Once per combat as a swift action, Zaruna can call on wind spirits to guide her to a distant tile. So basically she gets like teleport almost. And then we can upgrade Through Shot. Through Shot can hit any number of enemies in a line, dealing 1 less damage to each consecutive enemy. So far it's more of a Through Shot's kind of, it's nice when the enemies are grouped up, but it hasn't come into play every single time. So I don't really think that we're going to waste our upgrade on that one. Windwalk could be interesting, especially going in line with the Gray Plane stuff. She can get behind an enemy. But similarly, Ambush is a really good, a really useful skill. And all abilities, oh god, all of these are, again, really good. I mean, this last time we were really fiddling with using her, like, with the dagger as more of a sneaky assassin type. But that more often than not, we're using her with her bow and arrow. Oh, but +1 range with all attacks and abilities. This also means her throwing axe too. Such a tough decision. Windwalk, once per combat, a swift action. So it's a swift action. And guide her to a distant tile, which could be really useful to get out of bad situations. I mean, honestly, all of these could be really useful. I think I'm going to lean more into the bow and arrow and have Ambush be the one we choose here. So, let's see. Sorry I couldn't have been more help. I don't fight quite like I used to. That's alright. We'll take whatever help we can get. Could have gone worse, you know. It barged in here and tried to hide behind the furnace. Why would they go after their own kind like that? They wouldn't. There's something different about this one. I want to keep it around to see if I can compare it to the other Morthakai. Maybe I'll just put it where the door knocker's shelf used to be. Do you think you could help me drag? Sure. Hey, listen, we appreciate all you've done so far, but I have to ask, are those deepest tattoos? Oh, it's embarrassing, actually. I went through one of their initiation rituals years ago. They made some intriguing claims about life extension, and I was into that sort of thing. But the promises didn't pan out. And they ended up being pretty unpleasant characters. Cults come and go, but tattoos are forever. Teach your kids that one. It's kind of like how some people get into like supremacist groups and have face tattoos that they regret. Alright. Victory. 7 safe tiles. 1 town. 0 infested tiles we're making. 0 lurking threats. 10 years of peace. This is awesome. Alright. Let's see here. So let's remove some of those, which is awesome. Kind of lowers that down. During the years of peace, While out for an evening stroll, Charlie accidentally locked eyes with a forest squirrel. It followed him home and listened politely to his ruminations on the old legends. Could it be that Keel Umbergrip himself was a fabrication? No one ever did find the sword of Longhusk. Charlie was fascinated with the workings of Ogre League Dam. After studying for a month, he proposed optimizations. Like the curve of an egret's neck, so the wheel turns serenely. Mola found that nothing quite cooled her heart like putting saplings into soil and watching them rise. Dahlia was visited once by a man cloaked in ivy. The spirit lay out 3 futures for Dahlia to pick from. After careful deliberation, one was finally picked. Ooh. During the years of peace. So transformations. Do we advance her transformation? So this is very similar to the wolf transformation. Oh god. Though the problem with advancing the transformation is that she loses her ability to use her spear. But of course, okay, so scratches the nearby foe with her monstrous talons, blinding it on a stunt. This is so tough because on the one hand, I really like her spear and everything that she's doing there. But on the other hand, I kind of want to see how this pans out. I don't know if this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing. Because the other thing too is that we could totally give her something else completely different. And honestly, we can't, of course, exchange the spear, but we can give Charlie a spear because there's nothing that says that what he has to use is a club or anything like that. So giving him a spear might be a good option, and then we can give her something like a sword. So why don't we advance it? Alright, let's get into this. What can we build? So we can build him a great spear. Because it totally would go with all of his abilities, getting someone to come near to him. But the other thing too, actually, maybe we don't do the spear. I mean, we've got this thing, which I honestly forgot what the heck it is. It lights fires, doesn't it? Blue light lays a soft protection upon his wearer. Oh, so he gains warding. That's what that is. So we definitely don't want to give him a spear. But if we give him an upgraded mace, then when they're coming at him, he can still knock them back, which was really useful in that last battle. Hammer's dual wielding, so, or not dual wielding, but two-handed. So let's go ahead and give him a mace. He deserves an upgrade. Stout Wallop. I like that. We'll call it Stout Wallop. Alright. We can upgrade his armor, but I don't know. I mean, it looks a little weird. I'd rather go with something like these, right? What about Dahlia? Dahlia's already got the upgraded armor. She started off upgraded. And we don't really have any other way to upgrade that. We could upgrade Mola's Dusty Drab. I like the Ember Gown. That's kind of fun. Let's see here. We gotta weigh out our options, though, because we've got 8 fabrics, 2 spell threads, so this would use the spell threads, which means that we would not be making her a better walking or a better staff, because that would use the 2 spell threads. But if it means that she's surviving longer, might be worth it. This one, ooh. Her speed's gonna go down, her dodge is gonna go down, but her armor would go up. It would go up by 1.5. Or we could do this one, which means that her dodge is going up and her armor would go up a little bit. And that's 2 hides and 2 fabrics, which I think we could spare. Yeah, because the armor's not thrilling me. Honestly, I'm thinking about leaning into the longevity rather than the attack. But the same thing goes, it's like killing the enemy quicker might result in something better overall. We don't have enough to make you a better bow. And you've got this regular spear. So this is interesting though, because this spear, like, it looks like she literally just, it's like she broke off the other one. Obviously the head's different, but it's still got the leaf damage. Whereas, oh, I guess if I went down here, that has a different sort of leaf damage. But this one also needs the spell thread, so I'm not going to do that because I'd rather would have Mola with better armor. Yeah. So why don't we go and do that? Let's craft that item, Ember Gown. A common design for clumsy and novice level mystics who appreciate the fire-resistant properties of these treated fabrics for the accident-riddled pursuit of their work. Ember Gown robes tend toward the simple. Well, Mola is not simple, but nevertheless, it will be helpful. And then if we do this one, we can go ahead and upgrade her this way. For the purposes of roaming around the wilds, this somewhat haphazardly assembly of furs and light fabrics won't stop too many arrows, but provides a great deal of mobility that ought not to go. It's a travel traff. Alright, so then do we... Didn't have enough to do that because of the spell threads. I think we'll leave that be. We don't have enough for that, or that, or that. So I think we're just gonna move on, honestly. There's this, which does more damage and stunt damage. I'm still not sure how Leaf is different, like how it's doing anything better. Oh, well there it is. It's like I keep forgetting what Leaf does, and it grants 2 temporary health to the hero, which I like. So we're gonna keep that. All right. Style, you're back. I was so worried. Oh my gosh! So this is the guy at the beginning of the story. Is Styles the Raven dude, right? No. Yes. When you wrote about that horrible immortal mechanical nonsense, I was afraid you'd lost your mind. Nonsense? I'm completely serious. Why are you making that face? There's a plague out there. I'm telling you I found a way for us to bypass death, and you're making that face. You can't bypass death. What you're talking about, that's something else. Something unnatural, abominable. The Morthagai have always been tools. We've used them to achieve countless other things. So why not this? Charlie had visited Ian. Ian? Yeah, we'll go with Ian. Charlie had visited Ian a few times. They picked apart Morthakai elbows and debated the nature of consciousness over jugs of wine. They dug into the body of the strange Morthakai as well, but Ian remained puzzled as to how it worked. So when Charlie received an urgent invitation to the forge, he set off immediately. Thank you. Listen. I have very important, potentially dangerous information. I knew I had to share it with you. Of course. You might even say I'm honored to be the person that you'd come to. First. Hey, Charlie. About time. We've been waiting for you. I'd start with the pleasantries, but there's nothing pleasant about this. A wave of Morthagai has been moving across the countryside. A little further out, closer to Town's Gate, but causing just as much destruction. Based on the way they're spreading, it seems like they originated in Istergian Wet. I've had some amazing cheeses from there. Well, if we weren't motivated by duty or glory before, we can now add cheese to the list. There are almost certainly some of the old Mortificusers' workshops there, and I wouldn't be surprised if... Mortificusers are still around? No. But their workshops are, and some Morthakai can manufacture more of themselves without a person overseeing the processes. Fascinating. So the living devils set out again. This gorgeous squash gardener had just moved in next door, too. I'm finishing up a better weapon, but I'll try to meet you at Kayleigh Forge. Maybe I'll have some tales to tell her later. Any insights? No. It's standard in some ways, but then the core of it is bizarre. Something complicated is going on here, but I can't figure out exactly what. Excuse me. You have the body of my friend in there. You've kept it in decent condition. I appreciate that. Apologies. This must be strange. Not at all. I mean, that is... Yes, it is strange. But I have many questions for you. Ooh. What is this weirdness? There's like good Mordecai and bad Mordecai? Is this like the Geth in Mass Effect where they're like some of them are bad and some of them are good? Alright. There's so much going on here. Alright. If you want to know what happens next, first off, thank you for joining me. And if you want to know what happens next, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon, like these videos so they get traction in the YouTube algorithms. And as always, folks, I will see you in the next video.